Good evening, Mark and Monica here from Magnificent Mindset.
Hi everyone, and happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mums out there and to the women that play the role of a mum in your relationship or your family.
Yeah, in so many ways. There's not just there's stepmothers, and there's foster parents, and there's all sorts of different grandparents and all sorts of different roles.
There are. Hey Andrew, how are you, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Monica and I were sitting in the lounge before having a chat about what we're going to do as a topic for our life tonight. And we started talking about it, and Monica...
We were just saying actually that we're going to do a bit of a rant tonight because so many people come to us and they say they enjoy our lives, which is lovely, which is not really why we do them, because it's only when people come to us and they're having a massive breakdown, they're at the tip of their relationship, or someone's moved out, or they're not having sex, or there's ultimatums in place, then they come to us. Only then will they take action on all the things that we share in our lives. And it's a little bit like, hey Elizabeth, que sene? It's only then they will take action. And it's a little bit like not servicing your car and waiting for it to break down to take it to the, what do you call it?
The mechanic.
That one.
Because what happens is, people say, your lives are great and I love what you do. But the thing is,
do you take action? Do you actually implement any of the stuff that we talk about?
Correct. Do people implement this? Because it's one thing listening to it and thinking it's great value, but are you doing it? Because a relationship is like your car. Hey Amanda, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Your relationship is like your car. You service it, you look after it, you put in the effort so it doesn't break down. And yet, as Monica said, people come to us when the relationship's breaking down. It's basically the woman's moving out and they're in dire straits. Why is it people don't put in the work?
We're very passionate about this, as you can hear, because there's so many things that we can all do in order to maintain and improve and have fulfilling relationships, not just waiting until it's kind of shit and then go, oh, what am I going to do? It's a bit like going to the gym and going for a month and thinking, oh, I've done my bit, and then thinking you're going to look hot forever after, or going to the gym and working out but then not looking after your food or your health or what you're putting in your mouth, and then thinking, oh, why didn't it work out? The relationship is exactly the same. We actually have to implement things. We have to change things. If they're not working, what we're doing, we have to do something different, and we have to be consistent with it, and we have to commit. Otherwise, it won't work.
Because people get complacent.
And we do too.
Oh, most definitely we do. And then we feel it though. We feel a bit of pain when we become complacent. So people get complacent and they sit there and go, well, this is just it. This is how it's going to be. And it's bullshit, because you can have a thriving relationship with gourmet intimacy, gourmet communication, or greater communication. You've got to put in the work though.
And you got to start somewhere, no matter where your relationship is at. Hey Slagina, thanks for jumping on. Nice to see you. You got to start somewhere.
Most definitely. And it may be just that small change you implement. And it's about doing it. Not just sitting on the fence going, oh, that's nice.
That sounds good.
And which is what people think. They go, oh, that's nice.
Because we didn't have a great relationship. We had to put in bloody work for a very long time. And we had to change a lot of the things we were doing. And it was fucking hard work.
Because so often people say, and we hear this all the time, oh, it's just average. It's just, it's just how it is.
Oh, it's just, we're just doing the thing.
And the language towards their partners is generally quite negative. And it's like, wow, and yet you're still with the person. Hey Matt, how are you, buddy? Thanks for popping in. And yet people whinge and complain about their partner or their relationship, but they stay there and they choose to do nothing.
Or they go to another relationship thinking that the next one's going to be better and that they just weren't with the right partner. And sometimes that's the case. But a lot of the time it's not, and they just didn't know what to do. And most people don't. If we don't know, we won't be able to do anything. But when we have some tools and some strategies, we've got to implement them. So that was really what we wanted to reinforce tonight, that the stuff we are teaching, don't just sit there and go, oh yeah, that sounds good. Well, they look like they have a great relationship. They can't have that, because we get that feedback a lot. It's not like that. It hasn't always been great. Far from it. We had to do a lot of work, and we had to start with one little thing, and you'd be surprised with one little thing how much you can turn your relationship around.
Yeah, I love what you said there, because that's what people say. They say, oh, you guys look great and you're doing so well. And yeah, we are doing well. We put in the work though. You know, we sometimes bump into each other, and I mean in regards to our communication or how we are, it bumps against each other. So we work on that. So that's how you create the relationship. We put in the work. Hey Steve, how are you, buddy? Thanks for popping in.
And sometimes we have no bloody idea what we're doing, and we mess things up as well. But then we can get back to, okay, things aren't great.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What have we forgotten to do?
Yeah.
Or what do you need? Like, what are you missing, and what am I missing? And how can I meet your need more? What can I do for you that I haven't been doing? Because I'm really sorry. I've just been taking it for granted. I know you put in a lot of work, and I've been taking it for granted, and I haven't been listening, whatever it is. And we have to reassess.
Exactly. And I love what Amanda's written there. Everyone have to willing to work hard. You know, that's exactly right.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
And then, so yeah, that's our today. We just want to get on here. We had a bit of a rant because.
Are you doing the work? Are you actually implementing any of the stuff? And if you are, bloody good on you.
Exactly.
Most people
right.
don't until it's too late, and then they come to us and go, what am I going to do? How are we going to fix this? And that's okay. There's so many things you can do. Keep servicing the car.
Yeah.
Make sure you take it in for service. Fill up the oil. Fill up the water. You know, clean it.
Well, look after your relationship like it's a Ferrari. And you would shine it, you would buff it, you would make sure it was covered up at night.
Get some new parts every now and then.
Get some new parts. Look after your relationship like it's the best thing you own. Because I tell you, that's going to take you a lot further than the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And it's just what I came up on the
You'd
spot
hope so
there.
anyway. All right, guys.
Have a great afternoon. See ya.